Okay, how many of you did not attend the class yesterday? How many of you have not attended the class yesterday? All of you have attended, na? Okay. We'll do a quick revision of whatever it is done. Is that clear, guys? Start. Okay. Now, guys, hear it carefully. The basic classes of accounts are going to go ahead for around 21 days. In this 21 days, sir, what all you're going to learn? All the basic things you're going to learn about what? Your accounting. Is that clear? Financial accounting. Now, next question is, sir, for whom it is useful, these classes? 1, 11th and 12th standard. 2, those who have come from science background, very, very helpful. 3, those who have done their BCom, MCom, MBA, and they don't have the basic knowledge of what? Accounting. Practical knowledge. Malum nahi hai. For them it is useful. 5, people who are into business and they want to maintain their own books of what? Accounts, or they want to understand how these entries are getting affected in their organization. For them also it is useful. So whatever classes I am going to take for the next 21 days is going to be useful for everyone. And of course, finally, it is definitely helpful for CA foundation students, CA inter also, if they don't have the basic knowledge of what? Accounts. Because I have seen many of them, when they come to direct entry, after their BCom, they skip the foundation and they go for direct entry. They don't have the proper knowledge of what? Accounts. And they get stuck. Is that clear? These classes will accounts. So look at that. It helps to know whether the business is making profit or incurring losses. Without proper records, the business owner will be guessing rather than knowing. So if you don't maintain the records, owner will be only guessing, itna profit hua, utna profit hua, rather than knowing it. You want to know the profits or you want to guess the profits? If you want to know the profits, then you have to maintain books of accounts. Is that clear? This is the second reason. Third reason, financial position. Correct? If you maintain your records, if you maintain the books of accounts properly, you will come to know how much are the assets of your organization, how much are the liabilities, how much you have to pay to the outsiders, and how much is your capital. That is net worth. Net worth is also known as what? Capital. So books of accounts show the financial health of the business. It will show you what it owns. Owns means what? You are the owner, you are the possessor, you are the controller. Is that clear? That is asset. What it owes. Owes means you have to pay to someone. Is that clear? That is liabilities. And what is a net worth? That is a capital. So in short, what you own, what you owe to outsiders, and what capital you have in the business can be known if you are maintaining books of accounts. Third reason, for taxation, obviously yes, correct. It ensures the business pays correct taxes and avoid legal troubles. If you pay the taxes properly, correct, as per the income tax rules, correct, you can avoid some legal troubles. For that, you have to have accurate books of what? Accounts. So if the books of accounts are maintained properly, the chartered accountant will also pay your taxes properly, will help you in paying the taxes properly, and you will be unnecessarily not be harassed by the income tax authorities. This is another reason. Now, this is important. Yesterday we have not discussed this. Helps in decision making. Now tell me, if the books of accounts are kept properly, can the management, can the owner take informed decisions? Yes or no? Answer is yes. Business owners and managers use financial records to make informed decisions like when to expand, when to cut the cost, or when to invest. So only if your books of accounts are maintained properly, you will come to know, अरे भाई इतना सारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ, इतना सारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एक्सपेंसेस आर इंक्रीजिंग ओनली, इट मीन्स दैट something is wrong in my organization with respect to these electricity expenses. Oh, इतना सारा सैलरी जा रहा है, इतना सारा लॉस हो रहा है. You'll come to know only if you're maintaining books of accounts in a proper way. Is that clear? So that is going to help in decision making. Sixth, getting loans and or investments. My dear friends, nowadays, if you want a loan for your company, for your organization, they'll ask you audited financial statements. Whether it is audited by a chartered accountant or not. Now, audit will start only when accounting ends. Is that clear? So you have to maintain your what? Books of accounts. Is that clear? Sir, मुझे loan चाहिए. Go to the bank. Banks will say, please get your financial statements. Sir, for the past 5 years I am doing the business, but I have not maintained the records. Sorry, you will not get the loan. Okay, you will be shown the nearest exit door and they'll say get lost. Or nearest exit window and say jump. That is what is very, very important. You have to maintain your what? Books of accounts. So for getting loans and for investments. Even investments, let us assume that there's one person who is a high net worth individual who has a lot of money. He wants to invest in your business. Now, if he wants to invest in your business, he has to know what kind of business you are doing, what are the financials, he has to know, isn't it? Correct? Without understanding the financials of that business, will he invest in your business? Answer is no. But if you have maintained books of accounts properly, he will come to know what are your sales, what are your expenses, what are the assets, what are the liabilities. So he will get some kind of information where he can invest the money. So for investment also it is helpful. Then prevention of fraud or misuse. This is the biggest thing, guys. Many big organizations I have seen, they don't have the proper flow of accounting. They don't know how to maintain books of accounts, and the employees loot the owners. Royally they'll screw them. Is that clear? Right? So misuse nahi hone ka hai, to maintain your books of accounts. So prevention of fraud and misuse. Next, business continuity. Very simple. Now if you have maintained proper books of accounts, you will come to know whether you're making a profit or you're making a loss. If you're making loss, is there any point in continuing that business organization, or you have to shut it down? You have to shut it down. So you'll come to know whether to continue the business or not to continue the business if you maintain proper books of accounts. Is that clear? In short, just like we track our personal expenses to avoid overspending, the business tracks every transaction to ensure it's on the right financial path. Now tell me, forget about business. You tell me the best finance manager is the mother. Isn't it? Father gives a certain sum of money every month to your mother so that she can get all the items, grocery items, correct, whatever is required for the house. She knows how much is the cost. कितना cost है, कितना मेरे पास पैसा है, कितना कौन सा item कितने को लेना चाहिए. Mother knows very well. So she also keeps a track of the spending, isn't it? She doesn't spend it like that only. You see a typical household wife, she will definitely track the expenses. So even business have to do such kind of things. Then, so the first question is done, my dear friends. Why do we have to maintain books of accounts of any business organization? These are the reasons. Second, how do we maintain the books of accounts? Books of accounts, BOA. Books of accounts. There are two ways of maintaining books of accounts. One is single entry, another is double entry system of accounting. Now here I have given an example where Mr. Ram started a pawn shop. Okay. Yesterday I have given this example. Single entry system, he has sold, let us say, goods to Mr. Ravan. रावण का नाम लिखा है. रावण को क्या क्या बेचा है मालूम नहीं है. But what Ram records is how much I have to receive from Ravan. 500, here 700, on this day 600, 800, 300, 400. Total for that particular month, I have to receive from Ravan how much? 3,300. So what has he recorded? Mr. Ram is having a pawn shop, correct? Now please tell me, what has he recorded? Only one aspect. How much he has to receive from Ravan, isn't it? Arey bolo bhai. What has he sold to Ravan? Is it recorded? Answer is no. So he is maintaining only the single aspect. This is known as single entry system of accounting. What? Is that clear? But do we have to maintain the books of accounts under single entry or double entry? Double entry. Now double entry mein both the things are recorded. Now look at this example. In the above example, shopkeeper records the amount receivable by him from Ravan. What goods are sold to him are not recorded. बराबर है? That is single entry. Double entry में देखो. In double entry, where both get and give here are recorded. What do you get and what do you give? Both are recorded. वो हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, क्या लिया क्या दिया. बिजनेस में हमेशा लेन देन होता है. क्या लिया आपने वो भी रिकॉर्ड करना है, क्या दिया आपने वो भी रिकॉर्ड करना है. Then it is known as double entry system of accounting. So have a look at it. This is again, let us say Ravan only. Example, I am taking Mr. Ravan. Mr. Ravan on first he has purchased what? Badam pan for how much? 500 rupees. So receivable from him is 500 and you have sold what to him? Badam pan. Similarly, see, gutka, cigarette, matchbox, Vimal, tobacco. Correct? It means that in the first example, you have not recorded what have you given him. Yes or no? You have only recorded how much you have to receive from Mr. Ravan. Here, you are recording both. What is receivable from Ravan and what have you sold him. So this is what? Single entry or double entry? Double entry. In the above example, the shopkeeper not only records the amount receivable by him from Ravan, but also records what all has he sold to Mr. Ravan. That is, two aspects are recorded, which is known as, tell me, double entry system. Up till here, any difficulty? So first two questions are answered. Why do we have to maintain books of accounts and how do we have to maintain books of accounts? So how do you have to maintain books of accounts? Single entry or double entry? That is why there is a debit as well as what? Credit. Is that clear? Rules हम बाद में देखेंगे. Next. There are totally 7 people who are connected with any kind of business. Have I told this? Who are those? Okay. Owners. Correct. Yes or no? Banks and financial institutions. Correct. Now concentrate here. 1 minute hero. Look at this. Okay. Now have a look at this. Or all of you are able to see this? Thoda handwritten notes hai. Have a look at this. The following are the people who are connected with any kind of what? Business. First one, कौन है? Owners are also known as stakeholders, shareholders or partners. Sir, it varies from organization to organization. Please try to understand. If I am running a business and I am the only owner, I am known as sole proprietor. Who am I known as? Sole proprietor is the owner. Is that clear? Sir, I want to partner with you and I want to run the business. Now I am not a sole proprietor. I am a partner. Partners are also what? Owners. Is that clear? Sir, no sir, I want to start a company where I want to pool all the money in one place and I want to become a shareholder of that company. There also you are the owner. Shareholders are owners of the company. Are you understood? Is that clear? So different organizations, different names are given. I hope it is clear. Correct? Second, banks or financial institutions. Correct? Have I told this? Suppose, let us say, to start a business you require 50 lakhs. आपके पास 40 लाख है. You pump in 40 lakhs into the business. 10 lakhs you are falling short of. You will go to the bank and bank gives you that 10 lakhs. So who is the bank for you? Money lender. Banks and financial institution, they are money lenders. Is that clear? They lend money to you. Yes or no? Then, do you require them also? Yes. Third one, suppliers. Let us say you are a dealer in shirts, ready-made garments. Correct? You are not going to stitch them. You are directly going to buy the shirt and sell it to the customers. Is that clear? Now, who are those who supply shirts to you? They are known as suppliers. Who supply goods. Is that clear? Employees. You require employees in your what? Organization. Sales people you require. Yes or no? These employees, they supply services. So, my dear friends, look at these three things. These three. They are all suppliers. One is supplying you what? Money. Another is supplying you goods. Another is supplying you what? Services. So, suppliers are of three types. Is that clear? समझ में आ रहा है? Look at the fifth one. Customer. Correct? Is a customer connected with your business? Answer is yes. He is a person who buys what? Goods and services. Is the government connected with your business? Yes. They are interested in your business. Reason is they get the taxes from you. Is that clear? Is the society interested in your business? Answer is yes. Better business opportunities. I mean, many businesses are coming up in that particular area. Definitely, the population in that area will also what? Increase. Better job opportunities. Is that clear? So these are the 7 people who are connected with any kind of business. Quickly, I'll finish off this. What does the owner expect from the business? Tell me. Your business is different and you are different. What do you expect from your business? Profits, not unmindful of the consequences. You have to keep all other people what? Happy, and then make what? Profits. That is the objective, correct? Now, as a bank or a financial institution, what is your objective? As a bank or a financial institution, what is your objective? You want that business to flourish. Yes or no? Yes or no? If the businessman flourishes, means if he makes huge amount of profits, he'll be able to repay your what? Loan as well as what? Interest. What about a supplier? What do you expect from the business if you're a supplier? You expect that the payment should be made in time. What do you expect as an employee? Good salary, correct? Good job opportunities, good career growth in the organization. Yes or no? Good working environment. All these are things what the employee is expecting from any kind of business. Customers, they expect good quality goods and quality services. What does the government expect? All the compliances, whatever legal compliances are there, which are to be followed by the company, are followed by that particular organization. Is that clear? Including paying taxes. Society, obviously, the standard of living is going to what? Improve. Now, please tell me, Gokte College, you have Jain College, you have RPD College, correct? Yes or no? Now tell me, in front of the colleges only, have they put up those shops? Eateries? Yes or no? Right from Ajanta up till Tinniri, there are shops. Are they not making a business out of the students who come there? Yes. Imagine the colleges are not there. What will happen to those shops? They would have gone dry, isn't it? So please try to understand. Any business, okay, any businessman who starts a business, he is not only generating employment, he is also generating employment to the society indirectly, correct? We generally go to this apna Kesar Kazu tea shop hai. After the class you go there and have, yes or no? So the owner keeps on asking me, sir, aapka timing kab chhodta hai? Because many of the students go there and have what? Vada pav. Now tell me, it is only because of my business here, his business is also flourishing. Isn't it? That is how it is. Is that clear, guys? So these are the 7 people. Next, some important terms. Okay, have a look at it. Transaction. Performance of any financial activity through human effort. When I say transaction, it is a business transaction. Is that clear? Business transaction, performance of any financial activity through human efforts. This involves exchange of money or goods or services between 2 parties. Very simple. Correct? A bought a pen for rupees how much? 100. He sold the same pen for 150. Both these are transactions. Is that clear? What is an event? An event is the end result or outcome of the transaction. End result of the transaction or outcome of the transaction. In the above 2 examples, in these 2 examples, tell me what is the result? Bought a pen for 100, sold a pen for 150. What is the end result? You made a profit of how much? 50. So in the above 2 examples, the end result or outcome is a profit of rupees 50, which Mr. A made as a result of these transactions. Is that clear? Now come down to this capital. Have a look at it. What do you mean by capital? Money or money's worth invested by the owner into his business. Now if you go to see, I have kept owner here and I have kept your business here and I have drawn a line here which is quite visible. Yeah, blue color. So it means it shows that business is different and owner is different. Now when owner puts in cash into the business, that is money. That is, owner need not bring only cash. He can bring what? Any other asset into the firm. Example, furniture. घर का furniture business में लाया. किसने लाया? Owner. So that is known as money's worth. So money or money's worth invested by the owner into his business is known as capital. Is that clear? Similarly, drawings. Money or money's worth withdrawn by the owner from his business for personal use. ये देखो arrow ऐसा जा रहा है. Business में से पैसा निकल रहा है, owner को जा रहा है for his personal use. He is withdrawing goods for his personal use from the business. He is not selling it. Goods है business का. He takes it home. Is that clear? This is also money's worth. Money or money's worth withdrawn by the owner from his business for personal use. Then comes expenses. Clear? Now, people have come today or those who have not understood yesterday, what is an expense? Any expenditure incurred in return for some benefit. Now tell me, my dear friends, here, last month, June, I have got the services of this apartment, yes or no? Or this building. I have received the service, I have paid the rent also. Are barabar hai? Correct? So I have paid the rent, I got the benefit. Yes or no? So it's an expenditure. It's an expense. So expense mein hamesha there is return for some benefit. Is that clear? So rent paid for the business premises, salary paid to the employees for the benefit received, electricity expenses paid for benefit received. You have already received the benefit. Is that clear? Expenditure mein you would have received the benefit. Benefit is exhausted. Is that clear? Next. Okay, loss. What is loss? Tell me. Any expenditure incurred in return for no benefit. Correct? Example, goods lost by fire. So I have bought the goods, I spent the money, but before I could sell it or before I could use it, flame on, fire on, jal gaya. Is that clear? Goods lost by theft. I paid the money, I bought the goods are robbed by my employee. Is that clear? Or cash is embezzled by my employee. तो क्या हो गया? Loss. Yes or no? So this is loss. Any difficulty up till here? All of you are able to understand? Clear? So we have done with 6 terms. Please tell me the terms. Transaction, second, event, third, capital, fourth, drawings, fifth, expense, sixth, loss. Correct? Yes? Okay. Next is asset. What is an asset? See, asset का मैंने definition लिखा है. क्या है asset? Property or things belonging to the business or benefits receivable. Property or things or benefits receivable by the business organization. Benefits received or receivable? Now, yesterday I gave an example, you remember? Correct? On 7th July 2025, you purchased a movie ticket. But you are going to watch that movie on 14/7/2025, after a week. Sir, on 7/7, I purchased the ticket by paying 2,000 rupees. Now, on 7/7, I paid 2,000 rupees. Question is it my expense? Is it my expense? Please answer. Why it is not an expense? Reason is, have I received the benefit on the same day or benefit is still receivable? So on 7th, the benefit is still not received. The benefit is, and this is known as prepaid expense. What? Prepaid expense is always an asset. समझ में आ रहा है? So any benefit receivable is always an asset. So I repeat, property or things belonging to the business are always assets. These are controlled by the business. The word controlled is there. I'll come back to this later on. Okay? In detail आज करेंगे इसका. Understood? Then, are debtors assets? Answer is yes. Who are debtors? Debtors are people to whom you have already passed on the benefit. But you, as a business, you have still not received the benefit. Benefits are receivable. Yes? Now please concentrate here. I come to your shop and let us say you are having a mobile shop. Vinayak sir buys mobiles from you. Is that clear? You pass on the mobile to me. But right now I don't have the money. I promised to pay that money after 15 days. After how many days? But today, did you receive the benefit or benefit is receivable? Benefit receivable from whom? Vinayak sir. So who is Vinayak sir for you? Debtor. Benefit receivable, it's an asset. Similarly, I told you about the prepaid expenses. You have already paid the expenses for the movie ticket, but you have still not watched the movie. So here also benefit receivable. But here services or goods are receivable, not money. From debtors, you have to receive money only because you have already sold the goods. Are understood? Prepaid expense में आपने पैसा खर्चा किया है, but you have still not received the services or you have still not received the goods. That is why services or goods receivable. समझ में आ रहा है? All of you are able to understand or no? दोनों में अंतर क्या है बताओ? इधर क्या है? You have sold the goods to Vinayak sir. Correct? Vinayak sir promises you to pay the money. So look from your angle, not from Vinayak sir's angle. From your angle, benefits. And what is the benefit receivable? Money only. Samajh mein aaya? Look at the second example. You purchased a movie ticket and you have already paid the money to the for the movie. Is that clear? Yes or no? So here also you have passed on the benefit. In return, have you received the services or not received the services? So here money is receivable or services are receivable? That is why I said services or goods are receivable. Is that clear? Might be, look at another example. You have paid Vinayak sir for purchasing the goods from me. Right now I don't have the goods. But you are paying money in advance. Money in? Now tell me, you passed on the benefit. Paisa to diya? In return, did I give the goods today only? No, I am yet to manufacture. Future goods. So this is also what receivable? Money receivable or goods receivable? So services receivable, goods receivable is always an asset. Samajh mein aaya? That is known as prepaid expenses. What expenses? Then outstanding income. Yesterday I gave that example. You are my tuition teacher. You have finished your what? Tuition classes fantastically well. You have completed my portion. I have not yet paid the fees to you. Arey barabar hai. So what is it? Have you passed on the benefit to me? Arey bolo bhai. In return, have you received any income or money? No. So here also money is receivable. Yes or no? Another example I give you of doctor. Yes, I come near you. You treat me. Your fees are 1,000 rupees for that day. I don't have the money. Yes or no? So this becomes your outstanding income. What income? You have rendered the service. Services ke liye income hi hota hai. Yes or no? But you have still not received that money. So it is outstanding income. It is always an asset. Yes. Clear, guys? Any difficulty? You are my CA. I come to your office. You help me in filing the income tax returns. Your fees are 5,000 rupees. How much? Right now I don't have the money. But you have already rendered the service. You have done your job. अरे बराबर है. So आपका 5 लाख रुपए, sorry, 5,000 rupees is your fees. Have you received it or is it receivable? So benefits receivable. Here also money is receivable, which is known as outstanding income. So all these are assets. Is that clear? So there are 4 types of assets. One is property or things belonging to the business. Yes. Debtors, prepaid expenses and outstanding expenses. And in these 3 cases, benefits are receivable. इसमें benefit receivable नहीं है, आपको already मिला है वो, आपके पास ही है वो. Understood? Is that clear? Any difficulty? Pakka? Okay. Now, before jumping into the technical definition of the term asset, okay, I would like to go into this classification of expenses. Okay. Guys, I'll go to the classification of expenses. Okay, which is very, very important. Okay. Sir, expenses are broadly classified into 2 categories, 1 and 2. One is, what do you mean by personal expense? Drawings, which you already know. Sir, मैंने business से पैसा उठाया, I gave it to my wife. What expense? Personal expense. मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, I paid the electricity bill of my house. What expense? मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, I gave a gift to my friend. मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, I gifted a gold necklace to my wife. Personal expense. मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, correct, I went for a tour with my family. मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, business premises का electricity bill भर दिया. Business expense. मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, I purchased some stationery for my office. Business expense. मैंने business में से पैसा उठाया, I got some furniture for my business. Business expense. Understood? So that is the difference between personal expense and business expense. Next. Business expenditure are classified into 2 categories, capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Okay. Now, before I go ahead with this, hear it carefully. Okay. Sir is taking classes. Okay. Sir purchased few more benches for the students. आज मैंने पैसा दे दिया 10,000, 5 bench आया. 5 benches are here now. Is it a business expenditure? अरे बोलो भाई. Yes. Now please tell me, these benches, are they helping me in taking the classes? अरे बोलो भाई. And these benches will give me benefit only for 1 year or more than 1 year? हाँ, it means that मैंने तो खर्चा एक ही बार कर रहा हूँ. I am making an expenditure only once, but I am getting the benefit again and again. That is, year on year I'll get the benefit. The benefit is not limited to one financial year, or it is not limited to the current year. I am going to get benefits for more than one accounting year. Such expenditure is known as capital expenditure. Is that clear? Take the example, sir pays electricity bill also. Yes? Please tell me, sir has paid the electricity bill. Correct? This month I have paid. I got the services, I paid. Now tell me, here the benefit is for more than 1 year, or the benefit is exhausted within 1 year? Exhausted within 1 year. In fact, it is getting exhausted within a month only. Yes or no? So, आप जब खर्चा करते हो और आपको जो बेनिफिट मिल रहा है वो 1 साल के अंदर खत्म हो रहा है बेनिफिट. Such expenditures are known as revenue expenditure. सर मैं खर्चा कर रहा हूं, I am making an expenditure, but what benefit I am going to get is not getting exhausted within 1 year. I am getting benefit for more than, then it is what expenditure? Capital expenditure. Is that clear? Understood? Now, look at the way I have put it. Any expenditure incurred where the business expects benefits for more than one accounting year or current financial year. This is known as enduring benefits. What benefits? Endurance. Have you seen an athlete who has got very good endurance? बोलता है ना, वो क्या भागता है, मैराथन भागता है वो 42 kilometers, भागते ही रहता है. So he has got very good endurance. Yes or no? So it means that if you make an expenditure today, the benefit is not exhausted within 1 year, you are going to get benefits for more than one accounting year. Such expenditures are known as, tell me, capital expenditure. All of you are there with me? Anybody has any difficulty up till here? Pakka? Okay. Now I'll ask you certain examples. Okay. Or I'll give you certain examples. You have to tell me whether these are capital expenditure or revenue expenditure. Is that clear? One by one. First, I am into the business of running taxis. Taxi business hai mera. I purchase 10 cars. I purchase what expenditure? Why? These 10 cars, are they going to give me benefit only for a year or more than 1 year? More than 1 year. Very good. Now, I fill in petrol in those cars or diesel in those cars. Why? Benefit is exhausted within a day only. Utna sara bhag raha hai mera taxi. Correct? Yes? Clear? Okay. Hear it carefully. Hello? Concentrate. Okay. Now, I am, hear it carefully, I am a dealer in cars. अलग business है मेरा. क्या है? I am a dealer in cars. Now I purchase the cars. ये भी expenditure हो गया? अरे answer यार. Now why am I purchasing the cars? With an intention to use or with an intention to sell it? It means that the benefit will get exhausted within. अरे बोलो भाई. When I purchase something with an intention to sell, I am not going to keep it. I am going to get the benefit within what? 1 year. So tell me, cars purchased by a car dealer with an intention to sell, what expenditure? Revenue expenditure. Is that clear? Hello. Let us say I am a dealer in mobiles. I am a dealer in, I purchase the mobiles with an intention to sell. What expenditure? Revenue expenditure. Is that clear? Sir, I am not a dealer in car. I am not a dealer in mobile. I am not a dealer in furniture. But I require a car for my business. I require a mobile for my business. I require the furniture also for my business. All these three things I have purchased with an intention to sell or with an intention to use. It means that the business is expecting benefits for more than 1 year. This is known as enduring benefits. What benefits? समझ में आ रहा है? Now, the punch word here is business expects. Are you pretty sure that you're going to get the benefits? Or the business will decide? If you run the business properly, you are going to get what? Benefits. If you don't run the business properly, you will not get benefits. That is why I said that you expect the benefit. So any expenditure incurred where the business expects benefits for more than 1 accounting year. As a businessman, if you expect benefit for more than 1 year, then it's a capital expenditure. Is that clear? समझ में आ रहा है? Now, mind you, my dear friends, capital expenditure will create an asset. Will create an? हमेशा याद रखना, capital expenditure will create what? An asset. What is an asset? Property belonging to the business. Benefit receivable, वो बाद में देखेंगे. But here, more about property belonging to the business. Is that clear? समझ में आ रहा है? Yes? पक्का? Okay. Shall we proceed? Shall we proceed? Sir, other things what? You said revenue expenditure. Expenditure incurred where the benefit is exhausted within 1 accounting year. बराबर है? Current year में खत्म हो रहा है benefit, उसको revenue expenditure. Shall we go ahead? Okay. Now, before this, okay. Okay. One second. Okay. Yeah. Concentrate on this example. Yes? Okay. You have understood what is the revenue expenditure, what is the capital expenditure? Hello? All of you? Okay. Now, before going ahead, I'll ask you a few more questions of my classroom only. Sir has purchased this AC. What expenditure? Great. Sir has purchased this projector. Sir has purchased this system. Sir has purchased that camera. Sir has purchased the fans. Sir has got these partitions. Sir has purchased the furniture. Very good. समझ में आया? Clear? Okay. Now, here this example. Let us assume you want to purchase a machinery from Germany. Germans are very good at machines. Okay? So you want a high-tech machinery which is coming from Germany, and let us assume that machinery is a machinery which is going to manufacture cloth. What? It's a cloth manufacturing machine. Is that clear? Textile industry. So let us say you are interested in starting a textile industry. For that, you want to purchase a machinery from Germany. Now, I'll give you some examples. Okay? Okay? Aman, come here. Abhinav, right? Abhinav, come here. Okay? Now, please look at this. Okay, anyway, I'll give you some examples, okay? You are a businessman. You want to purchase a machinery from Germany. These two are your employees. Who are they? Employees. Okay? And you're paying them a handsome salary of how much you want? No, Re Baba, तुझा पगार है. You are on monthly salary, okay? So how much should be your monthly salary? How much you want? 25,000. बहुत छोटा सोच है तुम्हारा. Example में तो बड़ा सोच रखा यार. Useless वाला. हाँ, tell me. इंजीनियर है तू. हाँ, बोल 3 लाख बोल. हाँ, 3 लाख. बरोबर है? 3 lakhs monthly salary. How much you want, man? 1 lakh. अरे बोलो यार. थोड़े नहीं देना है मुझे. Example है. Okay, 5 lakhs monthly salary, 3 lakhs monthly salary. हो गया? And they are very good engineers. Obviously, they are doing a lot of work for your company. Now, hear this carefully. 5 lakhs monthly salary, 3 lakhs monthly salary. हो गया? And they are very good engineers. Obviously, they are doing a lot of work for your company. Now, hear this carefully. You want to purchase a machinery from Germany. You cannot go to Germany because you have to take care of the other businesses here. This is your new venture. Is that clear? Will you send these engineers to Germany? Yes or no? Pakka? Are you ready to go? Okay. Who is going to who is going to bear the expenses of traveling? You will bear? 3 lakhs salary yaar. So bear na? No? No sir. Say बोल रहे sir company का काम है. 3 lakhs I am getting for the normal work. This is something extra I am doing. Yes or no? So who is going to bear the expenses? Company is going to bear the expenses. That is a businessman. Yes or no? So traveling expenses. What? Now, once they go there, they are going for what? अरे honeymoon तो नहीं है ना उधर. हाँ बोलो बोलो. हाँ tell me. They are going for what? To have a look at the machinery. Yes or no? And they are going to advise you whether to buy that machinery or not. So you are spending traveling expenses. Yes. Second, are they going to stay there? Yes or no? अरे बेळगाव मच्छे बेळगाव नाही आहे म्हणजे मच्छे इकडेच आहे खानापूरकडे. अरे yes or no? Clear? So they cannot say I'll go and come back on the same day. They have to stay there. So lodging and boarding expenses, that is stay expenses. Who is going to bear? Correct? Yes? Second. Now after that, they have a look at the machine. And they say, machine is fantastic, sir. Correct? Yes, we'll buy the machine. We'll buy the... So they're saying, machine is fantastic, we'll buy the machine. Correct? So they have bought the machine for you. Correct? Now, you have to get that machine to India. And then from the port to Belgaum. Is that clear? Now, please tell me what all expenses are incurred. First is shipment expenses, that is transport expenses. Yes or no? Second, there is a risk that that machinery might get lost or damaged during transit. So they are taking transit insurance. What insurance? Transit insurance. Is that clear? उसमें थोड़ा पैसा खर्चा हो गया. Then, when the goods are coming from outside India, correct? That is from Germany to India, they have to pay something known as customs duty. What duty? So customs duty is also paid by you. Is that clear? Then, after that, the goods are to be transported from the port. That is, let us say from Mumbai, they have come down to Mumbai port. From Mumbai, they have to come down to what? Belgaum. So, udhar transportation charges lagega. Udhar transit insurance lagega. Yes. Then finally, the goods come down to Belgaum. That is your business premises. Let us say this is your business premises. Now, you are supposed to keep the machinery here. Is that clear? Correct? तो क्या करना है? Installation charges. अरे बोलो भाई. Okay? Now, installation charges के लिए आदमी चाहिए ना? Tell me. Yes or no? Come. Okay? Now, these two are engineers. Okay? Let us say he is a labor. He is going to do all the fitting work. Engineer उधर ठहर के सिर्फ बोलने वाला, वो उधर ज्वाइन कर, ये इधर ज्वाइन कर. अरे yes or no? The hard work is done by what? The worker only. Is that clear? Okay. But these people have to use their brains. Yes or no? These are known as installation expenses. What expenses? So installation expenses is nothing but you pay some extra money to whom? The engineers. You pay some wages to the worker. Are yes? Wages paid to the worker for installation. This is known as installation expenses. What expenses? So installation expenses are also paid by the company. Are yes? One more expense I'll tell you. Okay? The German supplier, he has told you not to keep the machine on the floor. Is that clear? You have to build a platform. What do you have to build? So you build a concrete platform. Is that clear? And you have to place that machine on that concrete platform, and you have to fasten the nuts and bolts to that particular concrete platform so that the machine doesn't wobble. अरे understood? मशीन अलगाड़ा पर दो. मशीन क्या वो वॉबल नहीं होना चाहिए, हिलना नहीं चाहिए करके नट्स एंड बोल्ट से टाइट किया है. इज दैट क्लियर? ये सब इंस्टॉलेशन एक्सपेंसेस में आएगा. क्या आएगा? अभी क्या करने का? अरे वो पैसा देंगे रे बाबा, उसके बाद क्या है? अभी सब वायर गियर सब कनेक्ट हो गया, अभी क्या है? श्री गणेशाय नमः मैं सांगा कि यस और नो? करेक्ट. बटन ऑन करने का और क्या स्टार्ट, कमर्शियल प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट होगा कि नहीं होगा? अरे आंसर यस और नो? व्हाट यस, यूजलेस फेलोज. मशीन है, नो नो ओपनिंग नहीं, नो नो वेट 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 वेट, आई विल टेल यू द स्टोरी. द स्टोरी इज गोइंग ऑन. इज दैट क्लियर? भाई साहब, यू हैव टू डू अ ट्रायल रन. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? अरे यस और नो? You have bought what kind of a machinery? Textile machinery. Are yes or no? And this textile is, let us say you are manufacturing shirt material. What? Is that clear? And trousers. Are barabar hai na? Is that clear? So you have to do a trial run. You have to do a, now tell me, for trial run what all you require? You require raw material. Raw material is what? Thread. Are bolo bhai. Thread. Then you require labor. Bolo. Then you require some electricity. So all these expenses are known as trial run expenses. What expenses? You will do a trial run and you will check whether shirting and shooting material is coming or lungi is coming. Yes or no? Once you are satisfied, ha bhai, proper cloth is coming out, then you are satisfied. You have done the testing. You have done the trial run, ho gaya. All these are trial run expenses. Is that clear? Once you are satisfied, after that what starts? Commercial production starts. Is that clear? Now I have given you a list of the expenses. All these are business expenses. All these are, now these business expenses, one by one you have to tell me whether it is a revenue expenditure or a capital expenditure. Will you tell me? You can sit. Okay, now come back. Already there. Okay, one by one. Okay, traveling expenses of the two engineers. You tell me, I'll put it. Okay, revenue or capital expenditure? Revenue expenditure. R means revenue, C means capital. Stay expenses, revenue expenditure. Machine cost, capital expenditure. Transportation charges of the machine, revenue expenditure. Transit insurance, insurance लिया machine के ऊपर, हाँ. Confusion sir, revenue or capital, don't know. Okay. Customs duty is taxes you have to pay. Import tax, correct? Huh? Revenue expenditure. Inland transport and insurance, क्योंकि once the goods come down to Mumbai, they have to come down to what? Yes. Revenue or capital? Revenue expenditure. Installation charges, huh? Capital, eh? Okay. Confusion, capital or revenue. Then there are few more items which I told you, correct? Trial run expenses, what? And the platform which I have built, yes or no? Are bolo bhai. Correct. So trial run expenses. Trial run expenses. Okay. Revenue or capital? Revenue or capital? Revenue expenditure. बराबर है ना? Correct. गलत है, 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 गलत है. Everything is what? Capital expenditure. Everything is capital expenditure. Is that clear? Yes. Now, these expenses, why are you sending these two people there, engineers? Honeymoon, eh? Or to buy that machine? To buy that? Yes or no? It means that all these expenses are connected with the machine. And machine is what expenditure? If you're buying a machine, it is what expenditure? Capital expenditure. Are you understood? So any expenses incurred till the asset is ready for its commercial use. I repeat, any expenditure incurred on an asset, that is here in this case the asset is machine, property belonging to the business. Any expenditure incurred on the machine, in my example, till that machine is ready for what use? Commercial use. Is a very good. अभी सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ द डेफिनेशन आ जाओ. ये देखो, ये भी कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर ही है. ये केस 1, केस 2. ये क्या लिखा है मैंने? Any expenditure incurred on an asset. I repeat, any expenditure incurred on an asset till the asset is ready for its commercial use. Till the asset is ready for its commercial use. Any difficulty? So this example makes it clear that right from traveling expenses up till trial run expenses, all these are capital expenditure. They are not revenue expenditure. Is that clear? Now, last batch, one of the student asked, sir, you send them, sir. You send them, correct? Traveling expenses, visa expenses, stay expenses. But the employees call and tell you, sir, machine bakwas hai. Machine क्या है? बकवास है. Better machines we find it in India only, so we'll not take the machine. What will you tell them? Oh, you have anyway spent on traveling, you have anyway spent on food, get that machine. Will you say that? Or are you going to call them back? Now it is what expenditure? Now it is revenue expenditure. Or a loss. Or a, we cannot call it as loss, we can say that it is an experience. Understood? Is that clear? So machine you did not buy, but before that you are incurring all these what expenses. All these are what expenditure? Revenue expenditure, not capital expenditure, because machine only is not bought. Any difficulty? All of you understood? Fair enough. Very good. Okay, आ जाओ. Okay, आ जाओ भाई, एक मिनट. Okay, now hear it carefully. All of you please concentrate. Okay, now let me tell you something here which is very, very important, and we'll see whether it is a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure. Sir, I have a building, where in this building I am taking coaching classes where 100 students can sit. How many students? 100 students can sit in the classroom. Now, there are 20 more students who are waiting outside for my classes, but I don't have the space. I don't have the space. So I call an engineer. Engineer says, sir, isko thoda hata denge wall ko. Anyway, you have got a huge piece of land. Ye wall ko hata ke thoda extend kar denge. 20 more students can be accommodated. Now mind you, my dear friends, ये मेरा जो building है, ये already existing building है. क्या है? Where I have already started my operations long back. Are you understood? Something like commercial production has started. Here it is not production, but here I am rendering what? Services. Now tell me, demolition cost of the this part of the building, and then reconstructing, extending this building. खर्चा आएगा? अरे बोलो, ये खर्चा आया 1 लाख का. कितना आया? 1 लाख का खर्चा आया एक्सटेंड करने के लिए. ये मेरे लिए बिजनेस एक्सपेंडिचर है या नहीं है? Is this a business expenditure for me? Yes or no? Answer is yes. Correct? Now is it a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure? Why capital expenditure? Why capital expenditure? Now you please tell me, is this expenditure giving me some extra benefit? Are answer yaar. What benefit? Capacity has increased. What has increased? Sir, earlier I used to take only 100 students. I used to spend 2 hours for the classes. Now for the same 2 hours I can accommodate another 20 students. Yes or no? Time spent is same, but my revenue has increased. Revenue has only because of the extension. It means that the capacity of the existing asset has increased. What? So if you incur any expenditure on an existing asset, I repeat, if you incur any expenditure on an existing asset which increases the capacity of that asset, or it increases the efficiency of that asset. I give an example of what? Capacity. I'll give you another example of efficiency. Is that clear? I repeat, either capacity बढ़ रहा है या क्या बढ़ रहा है? Efficiency बढ़ रहा है. Then it is a capital expenditure. Then it is a... Are you getting it, guys? I once again repeat, please concentrate here. these 21 days are going to be very crucial for you. If you concentrate fully on these 21 days, let me tell you, practically CA फाउंडेशन, CA इंटर, CA फाइनल आपको इजी होगा. PUC 1 2 भी इजी होगा, बहुत इजी होगा. I want 100% concentration. Students should not look here and there. Is that clear? Yes, example समझ में आया? Okay. Now answer this. Second example. This is an example of what? Capacity is increasing. Now I'll give you one more example. You have to tell me what increases here. Sir, मेरा एक कार है. I am into taxi business. What business? Taxi business. Okay. मेरा taxi services है. टैक्सी सर्विस. मेरे पास बहुत सारे कार हैं. एंड दिस कार, सॉरी, ओके, नाउ दिस कार इज गिविंग मी, अरे यार क्या हो गया इसको, ओके ओके, दिस कार इज गिविंग मी एन एवरेज ऑफ 15 किलोमीटर्स पर लीटर ऑफ पेट्रोल. कितना दे रहा है? Is that clear? And it's an existing car. I'm running it for the past 2 years. Now I take to the mechanic and I ask the mechanic, when I purchased the car, it was giving me how much? 15 kilometers. Right now also it is giving me 15 kilometers, but the cost of the petrol is increasing. Cost of the petrol is? Now, put some kind of a component in the car which gives me a higher average. So the mechanic has put a component in the car, and after putting this component, now the average, it is giving me 20 kilometers per liter. 1/3 बढ़ गया ना. पहला 15 देता था, अभी 5 ज्यादा. अरे yes or no? Now tell me, has the efficiency of the existing asset increased? Yes or no? Answer. And this is, let us say, a permanent feature, not a temporary feature. आपको साल भर साल ऐसा 20 किलोमीटर पर लीटर ही देगा वो. Understood? What expenditure this is? Capital expenditure. So amount spent on the component is because it has increased the efficiency of the existing asset. Is that clear? Understood? और एक एग्जाम्पल दूंगा. थर्ड, सेम एग्जाम्पल. ये सब इधर क्या हो गया? एफिशिएंसी हैज इंक्रीज्ड. बराबर है. नाउ थर्ड एग्जाम्पल, मेरे पास एक टैक्सी है. नाउ हियर इट केयरफुली गाइस. मेरे पास एक टैक्सी है, टैक्सी बिजनेस ही है. Originally when I purchased the taxi, it was giving me 15 kilometers per liter. Okay, I've used it for 2 years, and right now it is giving me 12 kilometers per liter. So this is after how many years? After 2 years it is giving me 12 kilometers. Efficiency कम हो गया. बराबर है. Now I give my car for servicing. Hear it carefully. I give my car for सर्विसिंग. द मैकेनिक से, सर इसका पिस्टन गया है, इसका ये रिंग गया है, वो रिंग गया है, सब बदलना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो पिस्टन, रिंग, ऑल द थिंग्स आर चेंज्ड. आफ्टर changing all the piston and ring, it again starts giving me how many kilometers? 15 kilometers per liter. This is after servicing. After servicing, it starts giving me 15 kilometers per liter. Have I paid for the service charges? Arey bolo bhai, this is maintenance charges, yes or no? Now tell me, is this a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure? How many of you say revenue expenditure? None of you? How many of you say capital expenditure? How many of you doubt? Doubt. Okay. Doubt. Okay. Please give me the answer. Arey, there is no punishment for the wrong answer. Give the answer. Huh? Capital. Why capital? Efficiency hang increase कहती है. Gaadi togondaga, when the vehicle was purchased, it was giving you 15, and now also it is giving you 15 only, no? Has it gone beyond its previous set standard? What is the previous set standard? Not 12, it was 15. So whatever is the standard, uske upar gaya, to wo capital expenditure. You are only maintaining your vehicle. This is maintenance cost. What cost? So it is what expenditure? Sir, 12 से 15 हो गया ना सर? अरे पहला 15 ही था ना? अरे yes or no? अभी सर्विसिंग करने के बाद वापस 15 दे रहा है. Yes. Has it gone beyond 15 kilometers per liter? No. Then it is what expenditure? Revenue expenditure. So here efficiency has not increased. Efficiency has remained the same. It has not increased the efficiency. So this is what expenditure? Revenue expenditure, not capital expenditure. Is that clear? So always remember, maintenance of machinery is always a revenue expenditure unless and until it increases the efficiency beyond its previously set standard. Repeat. Maintenance expenses is always a revenue expenditure unless it increases the efficiency beyond its previously set standard. Are you understood? Clear? Any difficulty up till here? So I give an example of capacity, I give an example of what? Efficiency. और एक एग्जाम्पल. सर इतने सारे एग्जाम्पल्स? हाँ भाई देना पड़ेगा. Add a page. Okay. Fourth example. Hello. Fourth example. I have a textile manufacturing machine. मेरे पास एक मशीन है. Okay. Now, where I'm manufacturing saris. Belgaum is very famous for what? Manufacturing saris. And let us say, sari manufacturing, it requires 5 processes. Process 1, okay, process 2, process 3, process 4, and process 5. How many processes? And each time you run a process, okay, you're spending 5k, 5k, 5k. Each and every process you're spending 5k. I'm just taking an example here. So total 25k, 25,000 you're spending for each, for all the 5 processes put together. And in a day, you're able to manufacture 20 saris. How many saris? 20 saris. Okay. Now, Shreyas, no? Shreyas comes and says, sir, this machine is manufacturing 20 saris in a day, per day. And you're running with how many processes? 5 processes. Shreyas says, sir, ये third and fourth process unwanted hai. We can cut down this. I say, you want to remove that third and fourth process? He says, yes, sir. I'll help you. My charges are 50,000. How much? So, okay, I'll pay you 50,000. But if you cut down this process 3 and process 4, will I get 20 saris or 20 lungis? He says, no, sir, saris only. I'm an engineer, I'll make some adjustments. So what he does some subtle adjustments and he directly jumps from process 2 to process 5. Clear? Now please tell me, I pay him 50,000 rupees. How much? 50,000 rupees I pay for charges. Charges for doing this work. And to my surprise, I see that I'm getting the same saris, 20 saris only. 25 नहीं मिल रहा. कितना मिल रहा है? पहला कितना था? अभी कितना है? तो मैंने इंजीनियर को जो ये 50,000 दिया है, is it a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? All of you? हाँ? पक्का? पक्का? Efficiency has increased or not increased? Capacity has increased or not increased? Capacity has not increased. 20 saris पहला था, अभी भी 20 saris ही है. Has the efficiency increased? Confusion. Confusion means, no, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me. Is it a Has the efficiency increased? Answer is yes. See, savings in this cost. Ye 5,000 is a savings in the cost. And this savings is temporary or permanent? Permanent saving in the cost is also increase in your efficiency. समझ में आया? So अगर आप कुछ कॉस्ट को परमानेंटली सेव कर रहे हो तो वो भी क्या कहलाएगा? Capital expenditure. This is also increase in efficiency. So increase in efficiency doesn't mean that mileage ज़्यादा दे रहा है या 25 सारी निकल रहा हूँ. Out of earlier it was 20 saris, now 25 saris. वो भी example है. But savings in the cost is also so this 50,000 spent for the charges paid to an engineer is a capital expenditure. Is that clear? Example समझ में आ रहा है? I will give you good number of examples. Please ensure that you take down these examples also. समझ में आ रहा है? Next example, fifth. समझ में आ रहा है क्या नहीं? Are you getting a lot of interest? Yes or no? आ जाओ. Fifth example. मेरा एक होटल है. I have a hotel. In this hotel, रेस्टोरेंट है समझो. क्या है? रेस्टोरेंट. सर इतना बढ़िया रेस्टोरेंट है मेरा. अपना ढाबा. अपना ढाबा नाम रखा है भाई, अपना ढाबा. अपना ढाबा में फुल है. ओके. Sitting capacity is only 50. How much? 50 people can sit. Correct? Yes? Pramath, where is Pramath? Okay. Are you fond of eating outside? Huh? Useless fellow, you're in the class or no? I'm saying, ये question समझ में आया कि नहीं? अपना ढाबा मेरा एक होटल है. The capacity is how much? 50 people can sit at a time. Okay. My question is, are you fond of eating or no? So he comes to my hotel. But he is waiting outside here. बाहर ठहरा है यार. टेंशन में ठहरा है. खाना मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा. And the waiting time is 30 minutes. How many minutes? सर क्या रे, इतना बढ़िया ढाबा है, होटल है, बैठने के लिए क्या जगह नहीं है. But after 30 minutes he somehow sneaks in and he gets a place in the corner. Is that clear? And he's an architect. He's my friend also. He says, sir, how many people are waiting outside? Correct? And in a day, you are able to serve only, let us say, 50 into 5, 250 what people? 5 times you can serve. How many times? Sir, how about accommodating 70 in this space? उसे 70? अरे 70 जगह ही नहीं रहेगा रे बैठने के लिए. Then the cook has to cook outside. No, Pramath says, no sir, I am an architect. You know whatever placement you have done in your hotel, it is not proper. आपने जो partition किया है वो गलत तरीके से किया है. I said, fair enough. Now you want to redesign it, Mr. Pramath, so that 20 people extra can be accommodated. Correct? Now he does a fantastic renovation. And it is looking much more spacious and easily 20 people are getting accommodated in that. Correct? क्या हो गया भाई तेरे को? खाना मिलेगा. हाँ. Okay? खाना तो बढ़िया ही. Now he says, sir, 1 lakh rupees. How much? 1 lakh rupees and every month 1 lunch free. Okay, fair enough. Done. Now tell me guys, this 1 lakh rupees I have paid him for my existing hotel, for my existing asset. Has the efficiency increased? Capacity or efficiency is increased or no? Capacity has increased now. So all this renovation expenses which increases the capacity is also capital expenditure. सर इतने सारे एग्जाम्पल्स देना पड़ेगा भाई, otherwise how are you going to differentiate? Now tell me, all these are practical examples, yes or no? You tell me, you go to the client, they might have all these. And if you are a chartered accountant, first of all you should know the basics properly. yes or no? जैसे क्या है ये, कौन सा एक्सपेंडिचर है, कहाँ डालूँ, should I treat it as an asset or should I treat it as a revenue expenditure? You should know whether it is a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure, because capital expenditure will generally create an asset, will create an, and that too a fixed asset generally. Is that clear? All of you are able to understand? Pakka? Guarantee? Any difficulty? Shall I go ahead with another example? Pakka? Okay. Now before going ahead with this example, please tell me. Oh, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತೇನೆ ಇದು? Okay, whatever it is. ಮೇಲೆ ತೆಳಗೆ ಬಂತದ್ದು. Okay. Sir. Hello. Concentrate here. If I am a dealer in mobiles and I purchase mobiles, what expenditure? It's an expenditure. खर्चा तो हो रहा है. Capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? Why? Because I am a dealer in mobiles. I purchase the mobile with an intention to what? Excellent. Very good. If I am a dealer in oil, what? मेरा business क्या है? Oil को लेना है, बेचना है. Correct है? Correct? I purchase the oil. What expenditure? What expenditure? Very good. Revenue expenditure. थोड़ा change करूँगा. Let us say I am into the business of refining the oil. मेरा एक refinery है. क्या है? Oil refinery देखा है? Yes or no? Big machines and all. Yes or no? Correct? Right? Crude oil is bought. It is refined. Let us say you are into refining crude oil and converting that into what? Petrol or diesel. अरे बराबर है. Now tell me, ये आपका refinery है. क्या है? इसमें oil refine होता है. Crude oil you buy from outside, process it and convert them into diesel and petrol. Now lot of ducts. Ducts means what? Pipe. Duct को क्या बोलते हैं? DUCT. Duct is a pipe. Lot of ducts and wires will be running across this refinery. Yes or no? बहुत सारे pipe है, wires है, बहुत सारे connected है. अभी मुझे बताइए, हेलो, इसमें से ही क्रूड ऑयल जाएगा ना? अरे बोलो भाई. और रिफाइंड ऑयल बाहर निकलेगा. यस. नाउ दिस मशीनरी, दिस रिफाइनरी, द पर्सन हैज सप्लाइड दिस रिफाइनरी टू यू, ही सेज दैट ये जो पाइप है सर, इसमें हमेशा ऑयल रहना चाहिए. क्या रहना चाहिए? हमेशा एक 200 लीटर्स ऑयल शुड बी परमानेंटली देयर. Understood or no? Hello? Okay. Now tell me, you buy 5,000 liters of oil for processing. For उसमें से 200 liters permanently इस पाइप में रहना चाहिए कि नहीं? Correct? Okay. So out of 500, how much is permanently there? And remaining is 4,800 liters. Correct? Now tell me, cost of 200 liters and cost of 4,800 liters. You have paid. You have paid. बराबर है? Okay? Now इसका cost है, let us say 20,000 rupees. How much? 20,000 rupees. Example दे रहा हूँ मैं. Okay? इसका है 4,80,000. How much? So totally you have paid 5 lakhs. How much have you paid? 5 lakhs. Now what expenditure is this? What expenditure? You are buying that oil with an intention to refine and sell. Yes or no? So what is this 5 lakh rupees? 5 lakh rupees क्या है? Revenue expenditure या capital expenditure? या only 4 lakh 80 is revenue expenditure and 20,000 is capital expenditure. पक्का? क्यों? Because this 480 is meant for, what about this 200 liters? Is it meant for sale? Is it meant for sale, or is it permanently required for that machine to run efficiently? So इसमें जो ऑयल है ना वो परमानेंटली उधर ही रहेगा. उधर ही मीन्स वो चेंज होते रहेगा, बट क्वांटिटी क्या है, बराबर है. सो दैट 200 is permanently required for that machine to function properly. So this cost is what expenditure? Capital expenditure. And this is इतना इन डेप्थ है सर. हाँ, ये CA इंटर, CA फाइनल, दे हैव आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चंस and they are making your life much more difficult, challenging, not difficult. So I have to teach you all everything. Now tell me, are these not practical examples? When you become a CA of such kind of a refinery, correct, आपको मालूम रहना चाहिए कि मशीन कैसा है, मशीन में क्या क्या है, परमानेंटली क्या चाहिए उधर. Yes or no? Clear? I'll give you. Are you enjoying the examples or no, man? पता चल रहा है कि नहीं? इतना इन डेप्थ रहेगा आपका, इतना ही इन डेप्थ लूंगा मैं. I'll give you good number of examples, many examples I'll give you. Hello? Okay, now you have seen, I'll give you one more practical example. Petroleum products and gases India is importing, isn't it? Now in Andhra Pradesh there is a place known as Kakinada. What? Kakinada. And generally oil and gases, you can get it in the sea. नहीं, sea के surface पे नहीं. You have to go to the sea bed. You have to go to the, so in the sea bed you go and you drill and you get oil and gases. Is that clear? So for that you have to build an oil rig. Have you ever seen an oil rig? Oil rig देखा है? समुंदर में एक प्लेटफॉर्म रहता है. ये देखो, हाँ ये है, हाँ ये देखो, ये ऑयल रिग है. नाउ व्हाट दे डू इज, हेलो, ये नीचे जाके, इधर नीचे जाके दे व्हाट, ड्रिल द ऑयल. इज दैट क्लियर? गैसेस एंड ऑल. सो काकीनाडा में रिलायंस रिफाइनरीज है. दे हैव गॉट दैट गैस बाइसन देयर, एंड दिस गैस, हेलो, this gas sometimes has to be stored properly. Okay sir, और एक example. अरे हाँ हाँ हाँ, ओके, एड अ पेज. सर एक एक बार क्या रहता है, ये गैस रहता है ना, ये दिस इज लैंड. लैंड के नीचे दे हैव अ बिग केव. ये सरफेस ऑफ द लैंड क्या है? सरफेस ऑफ द लैंड. ये नीचे ऐसा होल डिग करके, दिस इज अ बिग होल हियर, एंड हियर गैसेस आर स्टोर्ड. व्हाट इज स्टोर्ड? एंड इंजीनियर बताएगा कि भाई ये जो 1/4 एरिया है, दिस शुड ऑलवेज बी फिल्ड विथ गैस. ये गैस निकाल दिया ना 1/4 एरिया, देन द लैंड विल कोलैप्स, इट विल केव इन. अरे अंडरस्टूड? समझ में आ रहा है आपको मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? सो इंजीनियर हैज कंस्ट्रक्टेड दिस पर्टिकुलर व्हाट, केव. व्हाट? केव वेयर द गैस इज स्टोर्ड, एंड इंजीनियर सेज 1/4 परमानेंटली उधर ही रहना चाहिए. नाउ टेल मी, ओनली 3/4 इज मेंट फॉर सेल. ओनली 3/4 इज meant for sale. What about 1/4? Is it meant for sale or held for use? This is held for use. So this 1/4 cost is a capital expenditure. What expenditure? because that is holding the asset. That is holding the, are you understood? And this 3/4 gas which you have purchased is meant for sale. It's what expenditure? Revenue expenditure. Understood? Clear? Pakka? Any difficulty? Are you enjoying the class? Are you getting the examples? All these are practical examples. आगे आप articleship करोगे, आगे आपको some of them have come only for advanced accounting year. Some of them they don't want to do CA. They said नहीं sir, मेरे को practical knowledge चाहिए. I will get on. This is very very useful because many of them they don't know the basic things only. अगर basic things ही मालूम नहीं है तो फिर क्या करोगे आगे जाके? Because accounting is the base for everything. अगर accounting ठीक तरह से हो गया then वो accounting GST income tax वो सब ठीक होगा. अगर accounting ही, I told you no, why you have to maintain books of accounts? Legal compliances. If you don't maintain the proper books of accounts, will you be paying proper taxes or wrong taxes? Wrong taxes. And wrong taxes means huge amount of penalty. That is why people are behind a CA. ओ सर ये मैंने एक्सपेंडिचर किया, कहाँ लेने का, ये लेने का, वो लेने का, थोड़ा बताइए. उसके लिए CA फाउंडेशन. Foundation has to be learned like this. Many of them they don't learn the basics only properly. That is a big problem with the current generation. And let me tell you, current generation is very smart. There's no doubt about it. But where they are failing, you know, they are failing in those, they want everything in a quick time. Correct? सर ये इतना क्यों सर, ये 15 मिनट में ख़त्म कीजिए. I have seen many students sitting here. Crash course. They will go and crash in the exam. Crash course. They'll definitely crash. सर वो स्टडी मटेरियल इतना मोटा है सर ऑडिटिंग का, वो कौन पढ़ने वाला? उसका 1/4 कंसाइज. 100 मार्क्स के लिए इतना पढ़ना रहता है. देन यू विल रिमेंबर 50. अरे सर नो, you read 1/4. From that you will remember 50. Now you can imagine how many marks you are going to get. Huh? Some of them get single digit mark. Auditing में कितना मिला? 9. 9 9 9 18 ಮುಗಿದೋತು. ಭಾಳ ಆತನ 27. 9 1 9, 9 2 18, 9 3 27. खलास. उससे ज़्यादा जा ही नहीं रहा है मेरा. अरे तू इतना छोटा मटेरियल पढ़ेगा तो कैसा आएगा तेरे को नॉलेज? एंड मोर इम्पॉर्टेंटली पीपल, दिस इज वन ऑफ द थिंग्स विच इज हैपनिंग इन द कोचिंग क्लासेस विच शुड नॉट हैपन. You have to understand in English. Many of them, they give coaching classes in Hindi. That's okay. Okay, fair enough to understand. But at least theory, which has to be written in English, you have to understand in English. Your reading ability should be precise. Your writing ability should be precise. Then only you're going to clear your what? Theory papers. And let me tell you, my dear friends, in foundation, it is law paper. In your CA inter and CA final, it is audit paper. Many people are failing in these two papers. Reason, the institute has come out with beautiful material. Why do you want to take any other material? Here also in the class, I am telling you, my material is a reference material. What is your main material? Your Bhagavad Gita, Quran or Bible is your study material. You have to read the study material. Anyway, I have taken out from the study material itself few things. But ensure that you read the study material. Board of Studies, our CA Institute has done a Herculean task to come out with what? These materials. Beautiful materials they have given. And what people do? They refer the coaching institute material. Please don't do that. especially for the theory papers. To understand the concept you can use. I'm not saying you should not use those. To understand the concept you use. But at the end of the day, you have to read. This is the reason why students are not able to crack their theory papers properly. And I've seen so many of them. They have passed in all the practical papers. Practical papers, ये सब कुछ जबरदस्त किया है. Auditing धमार उड़ गया. Law गया. Don't do that mistake. I hope this is clear. All of you understood? Any difficulty? Okay, come back. Yeah, wait, we'll have to come back. ऐसा थोड़ी ना छोड़ूंगा तुमको. ये देखो, asset. Now we'll go to the technical definition of the term asset. Another 5-10 minutes, we'll wind up. Hear it carefully. An asset means a resource controlled by an enterprise because of the past event and from which the enterprise can expect future economic benefits. FEB is not February. Future economic benefits. Okay. Now, I'll give an example. Okay. Now, we'll take that example of you have got a machinery from Germany. Hello, is that machinery an asset for you? It's an asset, but it has to pass through the definition, no? Okay. First, question number 1. Is that machinery a resource controlled by your enterprise? अरे हाँ बोलो यार. हाँ ना, आपका ही machinery, you are controlling it. I am using the word controlled, not owned. Ownership is not important. What is important is control. Second, because of the past event, you have already purchased it. What? Purchased. Past. You are going to purchase or purchased? So there is a past event. And from which the enterprise, that is your business, can expect the future economic benefits. Are you expecting future economic benefits? Answer is yes. Then that machinery is an asset. Machinery is an? समझ में आया? Is that clear? सांग के रे. Now tell me, are these benches for sir an asset? Is it a resource controlled by me because of the past event? And from which can I expect future economic benefits? Yes. Clear? Clear? Okay. One more example I'll give you. Let me see how many of you can answer this. Lele? Yeah? Okay. There's a huge piece of land which is a government land. What land? Government land है. And इधर रोड है और ये आपका बिजनेस प्रेमाइसेस है. क्या है? बिजनेस प्रेमाइसेस. ये आपका बिजनेस है. And you are into manufacturing. What? You are into manufacturing industry. Manufacturing के लिए आपको पानी ज़्यादा चाहिए. You need a lot of water. Is that clear? And water is limited in this area. Reason is you are not able to store it. If you are able to store it, you can use continuously water for your business and you can generate decent amount of revenue. It is only because of water आपका production ज़्यादा नहीं हो रहा. आपका efficiency नहीं बढ़ रहा. Is that clear? So what do? What? You'll purchase the land. अरे वाह. Government land है. You're going to purchase it. And what are you going to do there? अनेक फैक्ट्री खोलायचं आहे. पाणीच नाही आहे, काय करणार? To store water on that land. अरे वाह. कर्नाटक सरकार है. Mr. Siddaramaiah says, no. This, it cannot be what? Sold. First of all, one chief minister has gone into the jail because of land only. It's a fact. Correct? He says, no, I am not going to do anything illegal. Idea बोलो. Oh, idea बोलो. Borewell. स्टोरेज ಬೇಕಾ तो नहीं. स्टोरेज के लिए चाहिए उधर. First I'll have to construct what? Water tank. What? Water tank. Water tank. Okay. Now this water tank, who is going to build? Karnataka Sarkar. You have very good links with the government of Karnataka, and somehow you get an appointment with the chief minister of Karnataka, and you say, sir, I want to build a water tank there because I have a business there and many people are dependent on my what business. Okay, then chief minister, politicians are smart here, they say, okay, you build a water tank, you build a, that water you can store there, but that water you have to give it to the village people also. What? For the villagers also you have to give that water. That is the rule, that is the condition of the chief minister of Karnataka, that is government of Karnataka. What will you say? You'll say yes, no. अरे कितना पानी जाएगा, anyway storage is there, correct, and you analyze, एक बार स्टोर किया तो पानी बहुत कम जा रहा है विलेजर्स को, and I will, my business will flourish. लैंड किसका? गवर्नमेंट का. वाटर टैंक किसने स्पेंड किया? You have spent, you are the businessman. अरे yes or no? So for this you have spent 50 lakhs or let's say 100 lakhs, 1 crore. How much you have spent? And you don't mind spending 1 crore because you know that you're going to get continuous water and your production is going to double or triple. Is that clear? Yes. Now answer this. Who has spent the money? You have spent the money. Land kiska? So land, you are not the owner of the land. Is that clear? Expenditure हो गया कि नहीं है? तो ये expenditure, is it creating an asset? Is it a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure? Answer. Capital expenditure. Generally, capital expenditure should create an asset. Are yes or no? Now the question is whether this water tank is an asset for you. Il bani. More condition bekala asset ge. How many conditions are required for asset? 3. 1 though. You will go from the bottom. Is the enterprise expecting future economic benefits? Answer is yes. Second, is there a past event? Yes, you have already built it. You have already spent it. Past event. Is the resource controlled by you? Is this water tank controlled by you? Is it controlled by you? Yes or no? Why? Public can also take water, bhai. And Chief Minister of Karnataka has said, you have to give water to what? The public also. एक तीर से दो निशान. वाटर टैंक बन गया, गवर्नमेंट का पैसा बच गया और उनको वोट भी मिल गया. विन विन सिचुएशन. ऑल आर हैप्पी. विलेजर्स आर हैप्पी. यू आर ऑल्सो हैप्पी. चीफ मिनिस्टर इज ऑल्सो हैप्पी. यस और नो? विन विन सिचुएशन. Sir, that is okay, but where should I account it? Is it an asset? It is not an asset. Reason is that resource is not controlled by you. So what is important? If at all there has to be an asset, that asset should be owned by you or controlled by you. What is important? Ownership or control? Control. Control is important. आपके पास कंट्रोल है या कर्नाटका सरकार के पास है? Even if Karnataka Sarkar says, sir, you are the owner of this tank. You are not the owner of the land. Let us say you are a businessman. You are the owner of the tank. You are owning it. You are owning it, but you are not controlling it. Definition, technical definition says, ownership is important or control is important? Even though you are the owner of that tank, it is not an asset for you. Sir, फिर 1 crore क्या करने का? If it is in the nature of capital expenditure, but you said capital expenditure will create an asset, but here it is not creating an asset, then treat it as revenue expenditure. Treat it as understood. If it is not creating an asset, treat it as a, because it is not under your control. Clear? Look at the second example. Chief Minister of Karnataka says, tank will be in the name of government of Karnataka. So who is the owner? Government of Karnataka. GOK. Is that clear? Government of Karnataka is the owner. Owner of that land also, owner of that tank also. And you don't mind, you say, अरे कोई भी owner होने दो यार, मेरे को पानी चाहिए. But one condition you put to the government of Karnataka, you say that चावी मेरे हाथ में आना चाहिए. Means जो water tank का control है, वो बिजनेसमैन के हाथ में आना चाहिए. तो चाबी किसके पास है? गवर्नमेंट ऑफ कर्नाटका है या आपके पास है? आपके पास है ना. Now tell me, are you expecting future economic benefits? Is there a past event? Is that resource owned by you or controlled by you? Control है ना? Are you the owner? What? Yes. You are not the owner. Who is the owner? Even though you are not the owner, still it is under what? Your control. If it is under your control, then it is an asset for you. Record it as an asset. समझ में आ रहा है? So ownership is important or control is important? Now tell me the definition of the term asset. Asset means a resource controlled by the enterprise because of the past event and from which the enterprise can expect future economic benefits is the definition of the term. There are situations where you might be the owner but you are not under the control. Then it is not your asset. There might be a situation where you are the owner, you are not the owner and you have the control. You are not the owner, but you have the control. Then still it is an. ये बहुत important है. Is that clear? I hope all of you understood. Enjoyed the session. This will be uploaded tomorrow in YouTube as well as YouTube. Okay. All of them. This will be uploaded in the YouTube. Please like, subscribe and share. Even I have to say this now. Like, subscribe and share. Like, subscribe and if you like it, share it. If you don't like it, just call me and tell that. Don't tell others. I'm sure you're going to like it. Is that clear? Take care. See you. Bye bye. Jai Hind. See you tomorrow at 4. Bye.